Hello everyone, it feels like ages since we've caught up. I'm going to get my hair done and I thought it was the perfect time, but I'm almost at my hairdresser's. But we're settled in and the new house is coming along. It's coming along fine. I wish I could do more than what I've already done, but you know, one thing you've got to take into consideration when you move into a new house is it's going to cost you a fortune. So we're just taking it slow and steady, and slow and steady wins the race. I've got a nice cozy sitting room where we can all sit and relax, and I'm going to show you that in this vlog. I've made a little start on the hall stairs and landing, and I've also made a start on the back room. Now here's the thing, we've got no dining table, so the people that bought our house offered to buy the dining set off us, so we sold the dining set to them, so they've got that, but we've got no dining set. So I bought little trays for us to eat our dinner on our knee, which is fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. I'm kind of getting used to having my dinner on my knee. I was thinking, do we just get new sofas and have 2 sitting rooms? A room that I can escape to when Lee and Lee are watching the football or anything else, or the boxing. So that's what I'm doing. I've bought so many things on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna go, as soon as I've had my hair done now, I'm gonna go and pick a console table up and I'm gonna do a little bit of work on it. I mean, I've turned into the DIY queen. I love nothing more than getting a paintbrush out and upcycling things. So I'm gonna go and pick a console table up as soon as I've had my hair done, and £10 it is, £10. So we'll go and do that, and I'll bring you along with me, and then we'll have a proper little catch up. I'm all done, I've had my hair done. I cannot wait to get a little sander out and sand this down and transform it. It is the biggest bargain ever. It's £10, and I'm gonna get like a new little handle for it and make it look all lovely. But as I'm driving and I'm on my way, I'm 4 minutes away, and there's a little bit of me going, is it gonna fit in the car? Like, is it gonna be too big? Fingers crossed, say a little prayer for me that it'll fit. Even if it's snug. I've got it, and it's fitted perfectly in the back. I don't know whether you can see it, but oh my god, it is perfect for what I want it for. Oh my god, I cannot believe I have got the bargain of the century for £10. I am so excited. I am so excited to get home and show you what I've just bought. This is my little £10 Facebook Marketplace bargain. It has got some slight marks on the top here, and then a couple of little marks in other places, but I'm going to give it a little sand. It's even got a little drawer, fully functioning drawer as well, but I'm going to sand the top off and give it a nice little coat of paint. I'll give it a little clean because it does have a couple of little marks on it, but for £10, I think that's an absolute bargain. How could you not buy that for a tenner? I'm going to give it a little clean. I think these marks might just wash off, but the likes of that one, that definitely won't. I've given it a nice clean. It gets Peg's seal of approval, doesn't it? Do you like it? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pop it here and see what it looks like. Now, I put a couple of prints here a couple of days ago, just testing what it looked like for me to be able to create something personal for that space. But I might put my black mirror there that I had in the old house. Let me show you. It fits in lovely there. I've moved it more over this way so it's not blocking the door here, but it's that narrow. It could actually be moved up and be central and still not block the doorway. But what do you think? I need to get the mirror up here, but I don't know whether the other mirror might be a little bit too big for the size of that console. Let's check. I think the best thing for me to do is to hold the mirror up, because I'm never going to be able to gauge what it looks like while I'm holding it. So, and although there's 2 screws already in, they're definitely not big enough to hold, well, not big enough wide, they're too wide to hold the mirror. So yeah, it's too big. It's going to be lower than the dado rail, even if it was high. So it's too big. This mirror just seems to be too big for everywhere. So we need something for here to go with the black console, but I love that. For £10, I'm trying to think what I've got to fill this space. I've got these. So we could try and see what these look like. Are they too long? Yeah. The problem I've got is there's going to be a dado fitted where the white line is. There'll be a dado, so they're definitely too big. I could hang them a touch higher. No, they'd just be sat on the dado then. But that's going to give us a little idea of what it will look like when I eventually have something there. Oh, I just need something for that space. I wonder if I've got anything else that's short. Even the prints. I've got 2 prints, but one I've put into the front room, which I'm going to show you now. But they're too far apart. They need to be a little bit closer. Oh! But they would look nice. 2 prints above. But I feel like I want it to be like white and mirror. White mirror? Mirror! Could we go? 1 screw won't hold them, so I'll try them that way and just see what we think of that. When I first hung them in the bedroom, when I first bought them years ago, I'm pretty sure I had them that way. But I think they may actually look nice if they are more central and straight. Maybe like that. What are we thinking? I feel like it's too much mirror, and I really want to try and use what I've already got. I don't want to have to buy all things new just because we've got a new house. It's not a new house, it's a very old house. It's a Georgian house, but I don't want to have to buy all things new. I want to try and use what I already have. These were from Ollie's bedroom and they were stored in the loft because the glass had broken. But what I have done, and I'll show you now, but I think I'm just going to go with what I originally wanted, which was 2 black frames here. But in the black frames are these. Now you might be thinking, that's a lovely piece of art, Tony, when did you do that? Well, this is my own little design. I showed it to Ollie and I felt like a 5-year-old who was like waiting for, I don't know, praise for having such an amazing painting, and Ollie was like, well, I don't understand, Mum, what have you done that for? I was like, do you know what, trust the process. Wait until you see this when it's done. I'm going to paint it so it's very similar to what the colour is on the walls, and then I'm going to add a couple of accent colours and create my own canvas. They're not canvas though, they're just the back of the picture frames. But it's just a way of saving money where you haven't got to spend out, and you can incorporate all the colours that you want on your own little bit of art. I've added a little bit of texture to create a little bit of interest, and I've got some lovely ideas for this piece, and then I'll probably create another piece on that one and put that print into something else. But that's my little bit of art. Now I'm going to take it into the living room and let you have your first little look of how the living room is looking compared to the last time that you've seen it. Are you ready? The new doors are being delivered at the end of this week, and then the joiner can come and fit the doors, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait to fix this, but There'll be a new door on here, a new door here, and this new door. We're only doing the 3 for now, but as you walk into the living room, look at my fireplace. Honestly, I'm so happy with how this turned out. We've ordered a new baffle plate. That should be here today. So as soon as that comes, I cannot wait to get the little log burner all going and cosy and warm. But we have a little Christmas moment going on. And you know what? I've only put the Christmas tree up and the decorations on the fireplace just to make it feel a little bit more like home, because it's took me a while to settle in, I'm not going to lie. But it's making me feel so cosy and settled just seeing the Christmas tree like that. And the fire all dressed and lovely. I can't wait, honestly. And then we put a little round mirror here, and this side I just went for the mirror again. I mean, look at the Christmas tree there. Can you see it in the mirror? That looks so nice. I've put a little Christmas tree in a pot here just to add a little bit more on that console, and I love how that looks. Look how cute they are. These are Frank and Felice. These were white and silver and pink. You may remember these from a good few Christmases back. I just painted them black, and they stand proud either side of the fireplace, and I just love them. But oh, look, Christmas tree here as well. That looks so nice. And then this side we've just got a little bit of art which Bigley chose, and the sofa. And yeah, that's my little cozy living room. Honestly, cannot tell you how happy that Christmas tree makes me. And my garland is the same as last year, but I've got a new reindeer which I purchased from Matalan, and he's just standing proud in the middle. But I love everything, I do. I love that. I love the Christmas tree and the reflection. It's the next day. It's very early in the morning, and this is where the console table ended up. This room, let me spin you around so you can see me. This room is a work in progress. Because this is a Georgian property, I wanted to try and keep as much of the original character as I possibly could, and change things up a little bit and bring a little bit of old in so it's fitting with the age of the property. So I've done panelling in the hall, stairs and landing, and well, I haven't done panelling, I've done a dado rail. I've chosen the colour for in here. All the room colours were all chosen, I think the first week we moved in, but this is going to look lovely when it's done. But I'm just trying to do little mini projects that I can do myself. And one thing I have started, you may notice, is a kitchen makeover. And I cannot wait for this to come together. But that will be in a future video. But I just thought I would show you where the console table and the mirror landed. I don't know whether it's going to live here for the foreseeable. We'll see. I might just change my mind. That's my old rug just there. But then my piece of art, I did show a quick clip of my piece of art. Well, I've finished the piece of art and I've already started the second one, so that it's just my little stamp. My little stamp? Is it my little stamp? No. I just wanted to be creative. I wanted to be creative and not have to keep spending money out, because you just end up spending a fortune, and I wanted to just create my own little thing. So let me show you. I'm laughing because I'm like, it's not amazing by no means, but I'm so proud of it. I am like a 5-year-old when it comes to this piece of art, but that is my first piece of art that I have ever created, and I'm just like, I love it. I'm gonna sign this little bottom corner. You know, you just never know. 100 years from now, you just never know, but that is my piece of art. I am obviously being drilled, but my second piece of art is currently under... My second piece of art is currently under construction, and that's this piece. Cannot tell you how therapeutic and relaxing and rewarding it is to do something like this. I'm being serious now. I have loved creating these, and I've only done one and this one, and I'm yet to paint this and add a bit more colour. I do want to add a little bit more white into the first one that I've done, but I can't tell you how much joy it brought me doing these, and to think of the money that you've saved in creating something like this, and all it is a picture frame. And I've just put some filler. In fact, I'll include a little clip for you now to see how I created the first one. I'll speed it up a little bit, but it's so easy to do. I just used, as you can see, a scraper, a pot of filler, and then just pasted it on and created my own design. I don't think I'm going to go for the same type of design with this one where I put lines in and I got a little bit like extra. I'm just going to leave this one as it is, but honestly, I cannot tell you how much joy it brought me creating these and painting them. I've just been trying to, I know I said it yesterday, but I'm trying to make use of all the things that I already have, because I've got so many things and I really do want them to fit in this house. So I'm going to make them fit in. This is my new light fitting, and I can't tell you how excited I am to get this put up and take this one down. I mean, don't even ask. It's a chandelier that's been hung upside down, not by me, by the previous owners, but I can't wait to get this light fitting in. If we just go like this and ta-da! How gorgeous does that look? And if I just light it up, you can see just how perfect it is. Isn't that so pretty? All I need to do now is clean the chandelier, the little glass bits, because they've got fingerprints all over them where I've just had to attach them all. It's another day and I have been cleaning my extractor fan for about, well, over 2 hours. It's taken me over 2 hours to clean this extractor fan, and look how dirty my nails are. Your nails should never look like that when you've been cleaning. They should be spotlessly clean, and they're just not. I mean, they're wrinkled. They're that wrinkled where they've been in water that much. And yeah, they're filthy dirty. It's not the cleanest place, but it's cleaner than it was. And I've taken these off. I was tempted to just buy replacements to go into the extractor for these, but they've cleaned up okay. I clean them with the good one, so they've had a really good clean, but I'm not even halfway through the grease. I never clean with sugar soap, ever, but with certain things in this house I've had to. This is my second bottle of sugar soap cleaner for cleaning this kitchen. I've already spent 5 days cleaning it, and yeah, here I am cleaning it again. I didn't do the extractor, I just done the front part of the extractor, but I decided to tackle the inside. I'm going to show you now before we end this vlog because it's been quite long, hasn't it? It's been over 3 days, but let me show you what we have been dealing with here. I mean, I'm going to put the light on because we need the light. It still needs all this degreasing. I mean, look at the grease on this. In fact, I might need the light off for this. Look at that grease. I've managed to get through a little bit of it, but it was spilling out of the motor. It's that greasy. We had serious grease build up like you have never seen. And there's just a little tiny bit of me saying, just get rid of it. Just rip it out and get rid of it. But I don't want to have to do that because I don't know how easy it is to replace something like this. So I'm just putting the time in to clean it and make it all look lovely. We're going to be getting a little bit festive in my next video because I have an amazing Temu haul that I can't wait to share with you all. It's got some amazing Christmas decor in there. So I will see you all in that video, and then the video after that will be where we're up to with the kitchen. I've taken little tiny clips here and there, but maybe in the future we'll go through the whole what it looked like before. But I cannot wait to show you what it's going to look like after. There has been so much priming going on and cleaning. I cannot wait to share it with you all. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.